Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ep12 and welcome to episode 12. I've got for you the result of the Chelsea game in which we won 2-1 against Chelsea. I couldn't really be asked to play it, so I didn't do it on air. I just had to skip it. I didn't think it would be that interesting. I thought they'd play a second team, but they didn't. They played their first team, and so did I. Actually, I thought, fuck it. I'm not even joking. I thought, fuck it. I want to win this competition. So I actually changed the formation. I went for a 4-4-2. Song was a holding. Ganzo was attacking. Obviously, mainly first tier defense. Sanya's injured. Szczesny in goal. Sharvin on the right. Doumbia on the left. I wasn't sure how that was going to work, but it did work because he actually scored the first goal. And Cavani and Van Persie up front, which, you know, I think had its problems, but you're always going to have your problems, especially as Cavani's a new player. So I'm not surprised that those two aren't playing not playing at their best. Terry got sent off for Chelsea, as you saw, and got off to the first half ended quite well for us with Doumbia scoring the first goal, and as you can see, he's playing on from the right. I didn't think that was going to work too well, but it did. I started him on the left. And him and Arshavin just seemed to come inside and drift and just entwine with the two centre forwards, and it was just amazing, like the way they were just taking out the Chelsea defence. We got a second hit goal here through a Mataron goal, and Hummels looked like he scored. I'm not even joking. I was like, oh my god, the big ass German scored. Fucking hell, Mata. That's what it was like. It was a bit more, like, a bit louder, but Alex scoring a monstrous volley, I assume. And that was a bit of a nervy last half an hour. So that was the game, and later on I'm bringing you the game against Stoke. So they're doing quite well this season. They're in 6th, joint points with Liverpool. So by no means is it going to be an easy game. But I did kind of play my first team against Chelsea, so we'll see how this game goes. It's going to be tough. And I'll see you in a bit. Hey guys, and welcome back. And I'm coming to you with the League Cup quarter-final draw, and I also think that is quite interesting. I've literally just seen that as I press record, and yeah, it is quite interesting. We'll get to that in a bit, maybe later on in the game. But things you missed: I won the October award, and Theo Walcott won Player of the Month. So that's pretty good. I think that's one of the first times that one of my players has won that. This season. I think it is the first time, and I'm not sure how many times we won it last season. I don't think it was very many. So getting underway with the draw. It's Liverpool versus Tottenham. We are at home once again against Blackburn. So that's a pretty kind draw to us. I mean, we could have got Man City, we could have got Liverpool, we could have got Tottenham, but we ended up getting Blackburn. We could have even got Villa, who have been a thorn in our side for quite a while. And it's quite interesting, so I'll come back to you in a bit. Hey guys, welcome back, and we're playing Stoke at the Emirates, so hopefully we can give them a good game. As you can see there, we've got Szczesny in goal, Sanya and Gibbs at left back and right back, Koscielny and Otamendi at centre back, Bender holding the back four, Wilshere and Ramsey in there for the chemistry, Walcott, Jorginho left wing and right wing, and Cavani up front. So Stoke's team, you know, Kenwyne Jones up front, he's dangerous. Look at our team, we are pretty dangerous as well, with Cavani, Walcott, Jorginho, a lot of players that can hurt them, and it's just that type of thing. Jorginho back post, ooh, and the team talk might have worked today. 30 seconds in, Jorginho with a header over the bar. Yeah, basically all I said was, oh, a minute, let's get comfortable. Gotta get comfortable. Anyway, all I said was, there's pressures off, and you can play your natural game, and everyone seemed relaxed. So hopefully it doesn't suffer in defence, but we'll see how this works. But we obviously started really well. Walcott steals the ball of Asu Akoto, who was signed for Stoke. Walcott, go on, son, go on! Oh, I thought it was a goal. I thought it had to be. There was 3 Arsenal players there: Wilshere, Jorginho, and Cavani. Oh, Cavani goes for the curler and scores. It's 1-0. Cavani with a brilliant strike. He loves to just bend those from long range, and he's done it again here. I think it's his 3rd goal outside the box there. It might have been in the D. It was in the D. Excuse me. And I want to talk a little bit about Thierry Henry now. As soon as I heard about Thierry Henry potentially coming on loan to Arsenal, I actually kind of want to sign him on this. But the problem with that is obviously I've got many. I got Cavani, Doumbia, and Van Persie who can play up front. I've got vast full of wingers like youngsters and first teamers, so I don't really need them in that sense. But it'd just be nice to have him at the club, I guess, if I can maybe sign him as a coach or whatever. But he's still playing, so yeah. And I think I said in a previous video that I am not going to continue with this Arsenal game after the end of this season, so I'll be starting a whole new. Oh, it's gone in again. We've got another goal. It's Jack Wilshere. I think Sorensen. Did Sorensen get a touch on that or try and clear it or whatever? I think one of the Stoke players touched it and it fell to Wilshere, who had an easy finish from then on. Let's have a look here. Sanya on the right crosses that ball in. No, it just yeah, there we go. It came off Sorensen. But yeah, I'm not going to continue with this Arsenal game. Come the end of the season, I'm moving on to new things. I don't know. I haven't decided where I'm going to manage yet, which team, which country. But when I do that, I will just stay on that save and move from team to team if I want to change on that save. So that's the way I'm going to be doing it. I just think that's a bit more exciting and stuff like that. But what I tend to do is I tend to overbuild a team to become unstoppable, and then I leave, and then I get fucked with the other team if it's in the same league and country or whatever. So, but yeah, it'll be something I haven't done much before. Like most of the time, I just start new saves, but then I can't get into that save. So, excuse me again. I am gonna start a new one, and I don't know. I don't know what country. The main countries I'm gonna have are gonna be Spain, Italy, Portugal, England. Possibly, I don't think Netherlands. I do include a few countries in there, which Otamendi finishes that one nicely. We're 3-0 up. I am going to include a few teams that it's just view only, so I get the players from there, like Brazil and Argentina. I always put them as view only, so I can get people like Ganzo and Neymar and stuff. And I've got more intel on those Brazilian teams and Argentinian teams, and we can try and get clear my throat. We can try and get some youngsters and whatnot from there, and like good players, well, sort of regens, I guess. There's more places for regens to come, I guess, for the second season, and we can start building from there. But I don't know. Again, if I carry on doing game by game basis, then you'll probably only see me be probably 2 or 3 teams. If I start doing monthly or whatever, then you'll probably see me be a few teams like NTM, because on his series he actually did the first season with Arsenal, and then was it Arsenal? And then yeah, he did. I think he did do it with Arsenal, and then he started again on a proper save. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and do it like that, but I'm going to do game by game for the most part, I think. Well, that's what I've got planned for now. But I'll let you know more about that as the time comes, and yeah, so we'll just talk about general stuff. Newcastle beat Man U yesterday, 3-0. Man United got destroyed in that game. Absolutely destroyed. I've never seen Man United play that bad this season. I didn't see the Manchester City 6-1 win against them at Old Trafford. Was it Old Trafford? I think it was. I didn't actually see that because I was in Canada, I think I was in Canada, and yeah, so I didn't see the whole match. I only saw the highlights. All of Zeko's goals, Silva's goal, Balotelli's goal. I don't know. I didn't know how the game played out, which team dominated who. I assume Man City did, but again, that's the worst I've seen Man United play for years. They played phenomenally Newcastle played phenomenally in the second half. That's the half I watched, but my God, Demba Ba's goal was brilliant. Kabai's was even better, and then Phil Jones was just, I don't know what that was. That was a player frustrated. I was a frustrated, upset. I don't know. He probably couldn't concentrate. I don't know. demoralised player that did that. It wasn't the Phil Jones that we know. Keep an eye on this game. Actually, it's a pretty good game for us. Stoke got nothing. I expected Stoke to be a bit more offensive, but yeah, the team talk worked. So yeah. Also, speaking of team talks, Battleman365, who comments quite regularly on my videos, and we have a few discussions and whatnot. He actually sent me a team talk guide from a certain website, and I hope he doesn't mind. But obviously, the credit goes to him for sending me this. It's pretty in depth. So if you're struggling with team talks like I was, then you can check that out, and hopefully it helps you, because I read through a little bit of it. I haven't finished it. It's quite big, but I'll give you the link in the description, and you can go check that out. It's quite in depth. It's really good. I recommend it if you are struggling with your team talks. Again, the credit goes to him for it, and for finding it, and I'll put that in the description. And yeah, so getting on with things here. As you can see, I'm playing the 4-3-3. Jovino prefers to play right wing advanced playmaker, but now he's playing as inside forward. And as you can see, he doesn't get involved in much of the game as Walcott does. Do you know what I mean? Like, you could argue that he doesn't get the ball on his side, but I do recognise that when he does play inside forward, he doesn't play as well as he probably should do. And Cavani scores, but he's offside again. Second time this half he's been caught straying offside. So that's Cavani for you, I guess. Always too aggressive. Look at that, 16 shots to another game we've dominated. This time we've actually got the goals, we've actually finished the chances. Chesney keeping in the clean sheet there. We haven't had too many clean sheets, which kind of worries me a little bit. And, oh, thank God. Yeah, I don't mind too much, as we've got a few new defenders, Jose Angel and Hummels, and Otamendi's fairly new, and they all speak different languages and stuff, which is probably the biggest problem with the defence, which is probably why we were leaking goals near the end of last season, when we probably shouldn't have. That's a poor effort from Wilshere. Should we take someone off? Let's see what the conditions are like. Nah, we should be fine for now. Leave Jovino on. I think he'll be able to be the first to go. Probably because of performance, but that's it. But then again, we don't really need it, because we're winning the game quite comfortably, and there's no need for that. Oh, just put my feet up on my footrest, which is quite nice. Leather footrest. Oh, well, the Fanta's coming up now. Oh, Wilshere! I thought he did Fabio Aurelio there. I thought he curled that one into the top corner. I thought it went in. That's as you can tell with a little bit of a shout. But Gibbs, I'm not sure which one's my first choice. Wilshere, you're coming off now. You've pissed me off. For Ganzo, Van Persie on. Is he coming on? Yeah, why not? Sharvin, what's his fitness like? He's alright for fitness. We will bring on our Sharvin. No, we won't. We will bring on Van Persie. Actually, I'll come back to you in a second. Hey guys, welcome back, and that's what we've done. We've gone to sort of a 4-4-2, but I've sort of dragged Bentner back because of the amount of attackers we've got. But yeah, it's practically a 4-4-2. And that's it. So all we've done is we've taken off Wilshere, put on Van Persie, stuck him up front with Doumbia, who's come on for Cavani, and Jovino's gone to the right, or Sharvin's gone to the left, Van Persie and Doumbia up front. And highlight Cavani for last act, and Wilshere's shot. Walcott's shot goes straight into Sorensen. Palacios with the free kick. He was brilliant at Tottenham. I saw him play the other day against Man City. I guess again it is Man City, but Palacios just played awful. Like, I've never seen him play that bad. Well, Stoke for that matter, they couldn't get the ball at their half. They got destroyed by Man City. So I guess I'm sort of contradicting what I was saying by that sort of fact. But still, Doumbia gets the ball from Ramsey. I'm liking this 4-4-2 formation though, because I always think that maybe I should play 4-2-2. Because I want to play with the two strikers like Van Persie and Cavani up front. That would just be phenomenal. Like my assistant played that in a game where I simmed it. I can't remember who was it. I think was it the Swansea game? I'm not sure. We simmed one of the games, and I think I did. Anyway, and Van Persie and Cavani were put up front. It was a 4-4-2, and we destroyed the other team. It was ridiculous. Ball in from Ramsey. Well, we have got Doomby as a poacher, if you want to know, and Van Persie as a Trekar tester. Again, if you want to know. But this game has just been a ridiculous amount of highlights. Yeah, I think this game's gone on for about 20 minutes or something. This commentary. Probably more. Throw in there, come on, end. It's been such a big commentary. 5 seconds to go and there's a highlight. Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh, fucking hell. We can't keep the clean sheet. It's a 3-1 victory. 5 seconds to fucking go and you do that. You dickheads. Absolute twats. Pillocks, cocks, cunts, dickheads. They played well. Aaron Ramsey got 2 It said deserved a goal. Oh, wait, yeah, okay, that makes sense. I was thinking deserved his goal. Wait, yeah. 2 assists for Ramsey with Cavani. And who else's goal was there? Was it Wilshire's? No, it wasn't Wilshire's, it was the other dude's. Otamendi's. And look at that, Fulham beating QPR 4-3. That must have been a good game. Abu Diaby out for 4 months. That's why I sold you, you prick. He's an injury-prone little twat, he is. Big twat, admittedly. Chelsea beat Blackburn 1-0, unfortunately for us, which keeps us in second by a point. And Ansel, tactical genius. Yes, I know, I'm amazing. And we have Besiktas in the Champions League group stage, which our group looks like this. 3 games played. We need a point to qualify or guarantee qualification. So I'll see you guys for the Champions League game. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, and also the playlist for seasons 1 and 2 is in the description. I'll see you guys for the next game.